All right, hi guys, check this out. I'm going to perform this trick for you, and then I'm going to teach you. Okay, it's a new effect. I show this borrowed. It could be a borrowed quarter. Okay, and I show my hands otherwise empty. I take the coin and I rub it like this, and I show both sides of it. Now watch very carefully as I can change it right into my house key. Okay, there's my key. Now I'm going to place the key inside my hand. Okay, now watch in my hand. Now I'll reach in my pocket, and I have something inside here. I have a quarter. Okay, I place the quarter inside with the key. You can hear it. See, you can hear both. I snap my fingers, and it's like a chameleon. I get two quarters. And take the two quarters. Okay, put them in my pocket. Oh, oh, wait a minute. I forgot. I'm going to show you something else. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you something. I'm going to take one. Okay, and I just place it in my hand like this. Okay, just toss it in there, the quarter. Okay, place it in my hand. Now I reach in. I'm going to pull out next one. Okay, I put it in there. You can hear the two quarters in there, right? You can hear them jiggling, hear them clinking. Now watch, I'm just going to snap my fingers. That makes two quarters, which makes 50 cents. So you can have them hold your wrist, and then you can show 50 cents appears. So I hope you like that, and I'm going to teach you how to do that. Okay, here's what you need. You need key, two quarters, and a 50-cent piece. That's all you need. Now you're going to start off. You have a 50-cent piece in your pocket. You're going to put that up in the corner of your pocket so you'll be able to find it. And that goes up over here, right? Right in the upper corner. You're wearing kind of tight jeans, it helps, okay? So it doesn't, so you've got pocket management thing going on, right? So that's in your pocket, and like I said, it's up in the upper corner, right up here. You can still reach into your pocket down here, and you can still pull things in and out, but it's going to be kind of up here, have it kind of folded over. Now, you'd be standing up, so then you'd just be working from the pocket. So this is a little modification for sitting down. Standing up is better when you're doing the magic. What you're going to do is you're going to have a quarter down inside your pocket. Just one quarter down inside your pocket. Okay. Remember, this is a stand-up trick, but I'm trying to teach it sitting down, so it's a little different. Okay. So 50-cent piece here and quarter down here. Okay. Two different places. Now, you're going to start off. You're going to do the classic coin to key, which is in Bobo's, the Bible of coin magic. You're going to borrow a quarter. Now, you can do this with a borrowed quarter if you want. It doesn't matter. You borrow the quarter. Meanwhile, you have this in your palm. It can be the key can be thumb palmed very easily because of the stem, right? So you can do that as you borrow the quarter. You borrow the quarter. Now, when you take the quarter, what you're going to do is you're going to secretly let this drop the key into finger palm, and then from it in finger palm, you're going to work it behind as you kind of do this bending gag, right? You can do that if you wish, but it's just to give it a little, you can take a lighter, whatever you want to do. There's a lot of things, but you're going to hide the key behind it very silently. Don't let it click. It's going to be hidden behind here. Your first finger is going to be here, or your middle finger. For this, I'm going to use my middle finger. It's going to hide the straight part of the key. And this part is going to be hidden right behind the quarter. So it's got to be the right size, okay? You want to make it so that it's not going to pop out or anything like that, right? Start off, you show it. You show your hands otherwise empty, but without saying. The way you do that is you just show it, and they can see right here. Because look at, you can turn your hand all the way around, and they can see that you're not palming anything. It's a very clean display, guys. Look at the display, okay? You come back. You're going to do, as you do the bending thing, as you blow on it, you're going to pull this back, meaning the key is going to be placed inside of, it's in this clipped position, the fingertip. So it's clipped between the first and second fingers, essentially palmed. Now you're going to come over and you're going to point to it as you flip this around. You see both sides. You're going to do a spellbound with the key. Very beautiful production. Okay. Now you're going to take the key and you're going to pretend to put it in your hand, and you're actually going to you put it in your hand and you're going to finger palm this. So what happens is you flip the key around, and when you pretend to put it in your hand, you're actually going to, I'll do it from an exposed angle. You're going to thumb clip it, okay? Now you could actually put it in your hand with it being clipped, because I know some people are going to say they don't like this one because it's a little bit harder to do. But I'll show you two ways. You can either thumb palm it out, which I like to do, or you can just do a fingertip transfer like this as you're tapping the key down. See? As you tap, or you tap. Now, you reach inside your pocket as you thumb palm this, okay? Close your hand. This is a quarter, right? You can do bubble switches. There's all kinds of things you can do, guys. Just do your favorite switch here. Okay, the switch that I like to use is the one I'm showing because it looks like it really goes into the hand, okay? You could just do this as well. Now, this is a variation of a Jay Sankey idea, so I want to give credit on that. You reach in your pocket and you pull out, you leave the key behind and you pull out the quarter, okay? Put it in your hand. Now, they're going to think they hear the key and the coin. They hear the clink. So it should be 1/4 with the key, okay? Quarter and key in your hand. Snap. It's like a chameleon. Whatever it touches, it changes into. Now, this is a whole cool plot, which is kind of like a Midas touch, which I'll show in another video. There's so much great magic, guys, in print. The classic books have so many hidden. The best way to hide a good trick is to put it in print. The old saying is true, right? Now, you show the two coins. You act like you're going to put them back in your pocket, and you say, hey, wait, I want to show you one more thing. You drop one coin down, right, 1/4 down, and then you pick up the 50-cent piece with your fingertips, and you're essentially just going to palm this as you come back out. And it looks like you're bringing one coin out. Now you're going to use the cap subtlety, which is going to show your hand empty. You don't want to flash here, so be very careful, okay? You could also do, if you want, at the fingertips like this. There's two different ways to do it, okay? Like this, what I'm doing, or like this. Just looks like you're turning the quarter over. Now, there's many different switches you can do if you want to do the bubble switch. I mean, the bubble switch is a very old school, but it still works. Or you can do, I'll show you an alternative to the bubble switch, okay? You're doing this, and you're going to kind of do a hand wash as you show this hand empty. You just showed, the important thing is they see both hands empty, okay, as you're just kind of brushing the coin. You do transfer from the classic to the right hand classic to the finger palm over here, right? As you're just flipping the coin around. It just looks like you're blowing on the coin and brushing it. You're going to do either a fingertip retention, or you can do a retention down here, which I would probably do. Retention, okay? That should look like you have the quarter in the hand, but actually you're going to switch for the 50-cent piece, right? Very simple, guys. Now, you're going to palm it as you make a gesture, okay? The quarter is palmed. You reach in your pocket. You're going to pull out make sure there's no clinking in there, but if not, they could think it's your pocket change. If you have a change in there, you're going to pull out a quarter that you just had, okay? You're going to put it right here so they can see it, right in the top. Now, you're going to click, okay? They're going to hear the clicks again. Now, as you do that, you're going to squirt this one back, the quarter, that is, back into the far outside clip position, okay? So they're going to hear it, okay? Now you're going to show this hand empty. Now, for magicians, they're thinking you're going to come over and do a steal. Because typically, you could do a steal, which is one way to do it, right? As you say, 50-cent piece, or 2 quarters make how much? 50 cents. Or you could do what I like to do. They hear the click. Then you squirt this one back. And then you're going to just show this hand. As you show this hand, the knuckles just brush to the table, and you just drop that. Because they just heard the click, guys. Look, they just heard the click. Now, the reasoning behind this hand is shown empty on both sides for that moment. This drops from the clip position to the edge of the table. And you don't drop it until you show this hand for a second, okay? Then you just wave your hand over it. For a magician, they're going to think you stole it out, right? So this is a nice little feint. Then you show your hands empty. So you say 2 quarters makes 50-cent piece. It's based on Daryl's close quarters and a Jay Sankey effect, so I want to give credit to that. Thank you very much. Please like, subscribe, and share.